Come on, guys. I know it's hard to say goodbye. We don't want to say goodbye either, but the last thing we need is for my dad to walk in here and see you with Nate and me with James. Come on.
Welly, welly, well. Look what I have found. A couple of delinquents. A couple of liars. No, I thought you two didn't know where...
We just
It's not their
found...
fault. You shut up. Danny, you should get in the car.
No.
Danny, get in the car.
I don't want to go. Can you calm down so that we can all just talk about this, please?
Talk time's over.
Okay, miss, that's everything. How are you going to pay for this?
How do you want it? Just put it on my mom's tab.
Tess? What?
And, you go ahead and be sure to give yourself a big old tip.
What the hell is all this?
This is my new wardrobe. Mama's gotta look good when she goes out on the town.
How can you be thinking about partying when your mother's worried sick about you?
Come here, let me tell you a little secret. Vicky's not my mother! Okay? So she can go ahead and worry herself into an early grave for all I care.
Natalie, honey, look, it's Mom again. Please, please, call me as soon as you get this message, okay? It's about Jesse. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Any news?
Tess is still holed up with Ford at his apartment. I don't even want to imagine what trouble they're getting up to.
Listen, I know I hurt you, but I can't fix this unless you call me, okay?
I love you. Please call me.
I was listening to that.
Yeah, so is half the building. You want to get us evicted?
Oh, with Ryder's Trust Fund, we can afford to live wherever we want.
We don't have Ryder's Trust Fund without Ryder. Now listen, I've done what you've asked.
Oh!
I married you. I kept you out of St. Anne's. When are you going to hold your end of the bargain up, huh? When do I get my son?
Natty, I took your cell. I'll give it back to you later. No phone calls on your day of beauté.
Okay, but I need to get home soon in case Jess comes back.
No sign of her, huh?
No, but no matter how mad she is at me and Brody, she loves her kids. You know, she can't stay away from them that long, right?
Yeah, that's why she'll love it if you take Ryder out. Babies need fresh air or else they get cowlicky. But you, my dear, you need a makeover. You gotta start looking your best if you want to win Johnny back.
May I help you?
Hi. Yeah, I need to see a patient. Marty Saybrook.
I don't think a makeover is really gonna help anything with me and John. Not that you're not an artist with the blow dryer. Something wrong?
Yeah, Todd forgot to lock the door.
You do my Uncle Todd's hair?
That rat's nest? Oh, hell no. No, I just rented him the salon for about an hour.
For what?
For a lot of money. I charged him top price.
No, I mean, what did he want to use it for?
Yeah. Todd wanted to have a private chat with one of my customers, Inez Salinger.
About what?
I don't know, something about their kids.
Oh my God! You stop it! You put that gun down! What are you doing with that?
Oh, I get Danny.
No one's going anywhere with you, not like this.
Say that again.
Stop.
Say that again. We'll see if you're bulletproof.
Stop!
Hey, you shut up! I don't want to hear anything from a
I know
traitor
that
like
you're
you!
mad, but this is incredibly over the top even for
And
you.
what this pervert has done to Danny?
Mr. Manning, nothing happened.
You really think I should believe you?
Todd, what the hell are you doing? This is not funny, Todd.
Does it look like I'm joking?
Put the gun down. You could hurt someone.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah, you're terrifying Danny.
Do you mean the way she terrified me?
You're the adult in this situation. Now act like one and put the gun down!
As soon as Star and Danny come with me, which would require James and Nate to get the hell out of the way.
What's not happening?
Okay. Fine. That's the way you want it.
Well, I hope Todd doesn't have another 7 years of bad luck.
Todd? Oh, he didn't do that. Believe me, he would look so lousy in lipstick and nail polish. No, somebody came in here and stole stuff and made a mess. But Brody is on the case. But he hasn't made an arrest yet.
You were vandalized?
My guess, it's the broads from the salon from Hair to Eternity. They're trying to shut the competition down. I mean, who else would steal my entire line of Russian red products?
You know, you're really uptight. You might want to mosey on into the bathroom and relieve some of that tension.
The longer I stay here with you and without my son and without Langston, the clearer I am that marrying you was a mistake. But pretty soon you're going to be out on your ass and into St. Anne's.
I got it under control.
Really? Well, that's funny because all you've done since you've been here is become a nuisance.
But why don't you just stop whining and listen to the last voicemail, okay?
Hi, Jess. It's me. I just wanted to let you know I'm taking the boys with me to Foxy Roxy's for a little while, in case you come home. I really hope you do. Soon. I love you, and I miss you, and I really want us to work this out.
See?
What?
Did you miss the part where she still thinks that I'm Jessica? Seems like somebody's been too busy cozying up to a little fur ball that she's not been paying attention to what's going on around her.
No messages?
No. This is making me nuts. If I could just talk to Tess, I could get through to Jessica.
Yes, well, Tess is well aware of that. That's precisely why she won't talk to us. You know, Tess is very smart. She knows that the longer she can keep Jesse isolated, the stronger her grip on Jesse's mind.
Then we can't afford to sit back.
We don't have many alternatives.
How can you say that?
Because the law is on Tess's side right now, okay? She has a husband who protects her.
So let's separate them. I can kick Ford's ass long enough for you and Clint to snatch Tess, deliver her somewhere where a doctor can break her hold on Jessica.
Brody, believe me, I've considered what you're suggesting. We can't do that. If we force Tess into treatment, it could set Jesse back that much further.
We have to do something. Tess is dangerous. We both know what she's like.
Yes, unfortunately.
The way she uses Jessica, the things that she'll do. I mean, she was willing to go to any lengths to bust out of St. Anne's a couple of years ago. She didn't even know me. And she was ready to... Who knows how far she'll go this time to survive? Wait a second. Natalie doesn't know that you're in control?
Which means it is the perfect time to go and get the baby. I just have to do one thing first.
I can't believe it. Liam is out like a light.
So the perp just came in here and stole your entire Russian red line?
Yeah, who would mug my makeup?
I don't know, but the shade sounds really familiar.
Oh, baby, it is so hot. But, you know, no worries or anything. I mean, not that you're not hot or nothing, but the look I want with you is completely different. All right, so what do we do with your hair today?
Actually, Roxy, can we just talk? I mean, do I really need a makeover?
You know, I was thinking that you look better than ever. Motherhood totally agrees with you.
Thanks.
But, you know, I think you need to do something a little extra if you're going to win Johnny back. I mean, you know, you got to, you know, amp yourself up a little bit so you can catch his eye before someone else catches it.
Now, why do you have someone in mind? Roxy?
Hey, Nanny, I don't want to tell you this, but I was over at Johnny's room this morning, and somebody was there.
Oh.
In his bedroom. And I thought, great, it's you. And I went like, oh, hallelujah. But let me tell you, I was really in for a surprise.
Let me guess, it was Kelly Kramer, wasn't it?
You know?
My God, why is he doing this to me?
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. But you know, it could be worse.
How?
Could have been Marty.
I only need a few minutes.
I'm sorry, we have a code of conduct for visitors.
I know. It's not my first time.
I can smell alcohol on your breath.
I'm on official business.
Things have certainly changed since my day. Take care with my patient, detective. She's very fragile.
Oh, John! It's so good to see you. What are you doing here?
I wanted to see you.
You want to sit on the couch? It's a bad joke. How was your wedding?
There was no wedding. For anyone, and you know why.
Oh my God! Is everyone okay?
Yeah, everyone's fine. It's Sam's toy gun. He left it.
Oh my God! You son of a bitch!
Are you crazy? I should call the cops on you!
Why don't you go ahead and I'll call the cops on you for contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
Have you lost your mind?
Oh, they're fine. Don't worry about it. What are you doing here?
Nate's mother called me. Did you really threaten her?
What did you do to her?
I did whatever I had to do to find my daughter, who disappeared for days so she could rut with you.
Danny didn't have sex.
Oh.
Tell him.
I can't because it's not true. We did have sex. I had sex with Nate and it was awesome. We did it all over this cabin. I did it in the bed, and I did it on that couch right there, and I did it in the shower with him. And then when James got here, I did it with him, and Nate did it with Star, and everyone was doing everyone. It was just this big orgy. Oh, we were drunk too, yeah, and all drugged up, and we taped the whole thing and put it on the internet for the whole world to see that Todd Manning's little baby girl isn't a baby anymore. Stop it!
You see how your daughter lies like that? Now, who do you think she gets that from?
Where the hell do you get off?
Danny?
Come on.
Look, Mr. and Mrs. Manning, obviously none of what Danny said is true.
No, I wish it were. Then maybe my dad could see that he can't control everything that I do.
Nothing happened, okay? We played some board games. Danny and Nate came and did what they wanted to do. They wanted to prove that they were responsible and could take care of themselves.
Yeah, that's great coming from an unwed teenage mother.
Nice, Dad.
Danny, you and Nate have taught me a lesson. Now I'm going to teach you a lesson. Actions have consequences. So I want you to take one good look at Nate. Because that's the last time you're ever going to see him.
How are you doing?
Getting naked?
Why?
Why not? Do you have a problem with it? You didn't last year when you got Jessica Prego, huh? You know, there are easier ways of becoming a daddy rather than fighting for Ryder. We could make a new baby right here, right now. What do you think? Sick. You think I'd go through that hell again? Are you kidding me? I have got to go and get dressed. I have a performance to put on. Time for my close-up.
You know, Natalie, people do such messed up stuff when they're hurting. I mean, how did you think you ended up in bed with Brody in the first place?
Oh, okay, Rox, please.
Listen, Johnny doesn't care about that Kelly chick. He's just trying to pay you back.
Okay, well, I would have believed that the first time. The first time we slept together.
What do you mean the first time?
It's okay. I walked in them already once before.
Oh, Johnny. Oh, Johnny's a man. Of course, that's the way men do things. But, honey, he loves you, and he's not going to run away from that.
Well, he's doing a really good job of that right now, so.
Well, that's because he's not thinking straight. But when he slows down, he'll know that you made a very silly mistake, and he'll forgive you. It's not like you meant to hurt anyone. Not like some people I could mention.
What came out at the ceremony about Natalie and Brody? They slept together. But you knew that already, didn't you?
Yes. I had a feeling that Natalie was hiding something. It seemed to have something to do with Brody. Every time I brought up the amnesia, she had a very strange reaction, and
So I broke into the DNA lab and I made a copy of Natalie's test results.
So you've known since the amnesia. Why didn't you tell me?
Does this scream Buchanan Princess?
Well, you sure don't look like Tess.
Well, I only have to fool Natalie long enough to grab that kid.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't talk because your attitude is a dead giveaway.
I know what I have to do.
Well, maybe I should come with you and, smooth things over.
Oh, no thanks. You just stay here and prepare to receive thy child. And, clean out the other room for me.
That's my brother's room.
Not while I'm here, Nate. Wish me luck.
You weren't at the airport when I landed with Tess and Ford. You didn't hear the things that Tess said.
What did she say?
Yeah, Vicky, I don't want to repeat them, and I don't think you want to hear them.
Oh, please, she's my daughter. And frankly, there's almost nothing Tess could say or do that would shock me.
Tess said that she was the one who slept with Ford last year, not Jessica.
But you know that Tess lies. What else did she say?
She said she can't wait to jump back into bed with him.
Well, that's hard to hear, I'm sure. But you have to understand that Tess will say or do anything to get you to back off and stop fighting for Jessie.
Well, it did just the opposite. I love Jessica more than ever, and I won't let Tess or Ford degrade her again. I have to get her out of there.
Yes, I agree with you, okay? This situation cannot stand. Unfortunately, you cannot go charging in there and grab Jessica because you're just going to get yourself arrested, all right? We don't want to deal with Tess in the wrong way.
Is there a right way?
There is. You're not going to like it.
Try me.
Brody, if we have any shot at saving Jessica, we have no choice but to enlist Ford.
No, Vicky, that's not going to work. Ford will never listen to me.
No, but he may listen to me.
What's the matter with you? Cool it.
You can't keep us apart.
Watch me.
Well, what are you gonna do, Dad? Come with me to school? You gonna follow me around every second of every day?
No, I can get Sean to do that. I can also homeschool you if you want. I'll throw you back in that London boarding school your mom put you in. I'm sure they've upped the security since the last time you took
Mom, do something. He's obviously lost it.
She doesn't get a say in this.
Excuse me, I am her mother.
Biologically, but you lost any claim on her the second you enabled this little caper.
Are you listening to yourself? Have you forgotten how it worked out when you tried this whole thing with Cole and me?
Yeah, but that was just like a trial run. I'm gonna get it right this time. I'm not gonna let Danny make the mistakes you made. I don't think you're gonna get new mistakes with this guy over here, James or whatever.
I'm not afraid of you.
You should be.
Are you threatening us?
Well, you're quick, aren't
Okay,
you?
Todd is obviously very angry. Once we all go home and he gets a chance to cool off, we'll be able to discuss this like rational adults. Right, Todd?
I wouldn't make any promises. Let's go.
No. And if you try to force me, I'm gonna run away.
I'm not gonna warn you again, Danny. We're
Come
going
on,
now.
Nate. No, now
Nope.
we're going.
No.
You want them? You'll have to go through me first.
Vicky, please, let me go with you. I can back you up.
No, absolutely not. No, you will just antagonize Ford. Besides, you'll be of much more help here.
Doing what?
Look, Natalie left a note saying she was taking both boys out with Roxanne, okay? I have not been able to reach her to tell her what's going on, so when she gets back here, you have to fill her in, okay? Besides, I think you should be here for your son.
Which one? I look at Liam and Ryder. I don't know what to feel. Is Ryder mine? Is Liam John's? Are they both mine or neither? Will I raise them both or none at all?
Brody.
Well, I don't know who I am to them, and I don't know what to do.
But you know enough to want to protect them, okay? And that's what's important. We'll figure out the rest as we go along.
I tried to tell you, many times. The gift I tried to give you, that was a copy of the test results.
But you didn't give it to me.
No. You were being so good to me about Cole, and you did everything you could to help him and then help me coping with his sentence, and I just couldn't bring myself to be the one to tell you. You seemed so happy about finally having a baby. But then I realized it was gonna be worse if Natalie kept on lying to you. And I was all ready to tell you, and then things kept getting in the way. I went to the courthouse on New Year's Eve, and Jessica went into labor, and then I slipped out of St. Anne's on your wedding day. I think I was just so confused I couldn't even get the words out. But John, I swear I wanted to tell you, and I did try.
Not hard enough, Marty. Not hard enough. I think you were more interested in making Natalie suffer.
Listen, I'd love to blame Marty for everything. That's not gonna get me anywhere with John, you know? I don't think anything will at this point.
You're not giving up on Johnny, are you?
He's given up on me.
Yeah, but that's what got you in this mess in the first place. And I didn't raise no quitter. And you are not done with Johnny, and Johnny is not done with you. And this Kelly thing, well, it's kind of like how I feel about the stimulation.
The what?
You know, the beach guy, you know, the guy with the 8-pack, you know. He's got like this thing, you know, you could scrub your clothes on it. See, what I'm talking about is like, you know, vegging out in front of the TV, and that's exactly what Johnny's doing. He's thinking about other things so he doesn't have to think about you. And you gotta trust your mama bear. Johnny is gonna figure out a way to forgive you.
I don't know. I don't really know if I can believe that. I mean, every time he sees me, he runs away, and it's just like Jess, you know? She left. She left her kids. She left Bree, and this little guy over here, because she just wanted to avoid me. So it's kind of hard to imagine a future with John if I can't even imagine one with my own sister.
Well, I think you got a lousy imagination. Look who's here.
Star and James, you take Danny to school so she can pick up her missed assignments.
No, Mom, I'm not leaving you. That's crazy.
Go!
Come on, Danny. Come on, let's go. Dad, I'm always gonna hate you
Did
for
you
this.
hear what I said?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm saving your ass and putting you on notice. I am leaving. If you make one move to follow us, I will make sure you never see me or your daughter ever again.
You don't get between me and my daughter.
You're right. I'm sorry to say that it was more important for me to make Natalie suffer. But she took you away from me, John. She took you away from me, and she took Cole, and she was about to have the family that we were supposed to have together. Really wanted to have that baby with you. You know, so much so that when I helped her deliver the baby at the lodge, I think something just snapped inside of me, and thought it was mine. You know, yours and mine. But it wasn't mine.
It wasn't mine either.
Jess, you're back. What a happy occasion. Sisters, reunited. Hey, Jessica, why don't you take a load off? I'll give you a manicure, you know, like a 2-for-1 discount.
I'm not staying.
You're leaving again?
With my son.
Jess, please, can't we just talk about this?
What's the point?
I think you two are gonna have to hash and bash this out together. Honey, I'm leaving your cell phone over here, and if you need to call me if things get hairy, you can. But maybe you should call Vicky first. And Jessica, I have some advice. This is your sister, the only one you got.
Lucky me.
Okay, I'm out of here.
Jess, I'm really happy that you're back.
So am I. If no other reason to get my baby away from you.
Ryder's fine. I've been taking care of him.
So now I'm a bad mother.
No, I didn't say that. You were gone, and I was taking care of him.
Well, focus on your own son. Take Liam and go. I'm sure his father misses him.
Mrs. Banks.
I'm alone. May I come in, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Tess. She's not available.
Why not?
She went out.
May I ask where?
That's Tess's business.
Okay, Tess has no business. Tess is not a real person, you see. She's an alter. She is just a fragment of my daughter Jessica, who is very, very ill. I need to know where she is.
Look, I understand how you must feel right now.
If that were true, Tess would already be at St. Anne's.
I've been keeping a close eye on her, okay? And Tess seems to be functioning very well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you an expert on dissociative identity disorder, on multiple personalities?
No. I'm playing catch-up.
Mr. Ford, let me explain something to you. As I said before, Tess is not a real person, okay? She's a fragment. She's also an opportunist. She will lie, she will cheat, she will manipulate you, she will do whatever she has to get what she wants, which is one thing, to keep Jessica trapped inside. She is very, very ill and she needs help.
So do I. Tess is the only link I have to my son. And without her, I'm shut out.
But it doesn't have to be that way.
What do you mean?
Mr. Ford, if you help me, I will help you.
Oh, I love this tea. You know where Vicky gets it? I'm sorry, Todd. Did you say something?
So what kind of help are you offering?
I will get you access to your son. All you have to do is let me deal with my daughter the way I see fit. And once Tess is under psychiatric care, I will clear the way for you to see Ryder.
You can do that.
Yes, I'm his grandmother.
Well, I'm Ryder's father, and I don't even rate a peek. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna need more than just your guarantee. I'm gonna need details.
Okay,
All right.
details.
The first question I have is, with all due respect, how do you plan on reining in Brody?
I'll be on my way. Just please, no, okay? I don't want you to leave when things are like this.
Well, this is how things are gonna be from now on.
Okay, I know that you're upset.
Upset? You and Brody betrayed me. You made a baby together.
It was an accident.
An accident?
Yes, Brody and I thought that we weren't going to be with the people that we love. We were devastated and we got really, really drunk and we did something horribly stupid.
Please. If I hadn't remembered, you and Brody wouldn't have stopped there. Admit it.
No.
You want Brody for yourself just like you want everything I have.
No, that is so not true. I swear to you.
You gonna get that?
I can wait. Oh.
You were saying?
Natalie, where are you? Your mother and I are trying to get a hold of you.
Just call me when you get this, please. It's important. Roxy, what are you doing here?
I came to warn you.
There's nothing going on between me and Brody. He loves you.
And you love John. How is he taking your slutty backslide? Not too well, I bet. Has he found someone to dull the pain with yet?
I know you were telling the truth about the night that Nellie went into labor. She took you up to the lodge, not the other way around.
Yes, Natalie and I, we had an argument after you left the courthouse with Brody and Jessica. And, well, she knew that I was this close to telling you the truth, and she was desperate to stop me, and it got physical. I must have been knocked out because the next thing I remember, I woke up in the lodge, and she had a gun on me. She was going to strand me up there so she could be the one to tell you the truth.
Except she didn't. She gave birth to a baby boy. She put him in my arms and she told me I was the father. Except it was a lie. That's all she's ever done is lie. That's why I'm done with her. I can't take any more lies.
Brody will do as I tell him to, because Brody really has no say in this matter.
Well, what about Clint? I mean, he's made it pretty clear that I don't have a say in Ryder's life at all.
Clint will answer to me.
How? He doesn't even answer to the courts. He didn't have to pay for manipulating the DNA test or manipulating my mother or ruining my brother's future.
Okay, Clint will not harm you.
No, he already has. Okay? Last year he hired 2 guys to beat me to a pulp.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, it's the truth. He sat here in this apartment and helped himself to anything in my refrigerator while he watched these guys crack my ribs. Go ask him. I bet he's just itching to crow about it.
Okay, I understand why you're hesitant to help me, but please, I am begging you. My child is in trouble.
Yeah, I know. So is mine. And that's why I'm turning you down.
You know, I read somewhere that you can learn to speak with a mouthful of marbles or a gag. Useful skill for someone in your position. Ooh, look, a shard. Were you trying to warn me? Now that is a step in the right direction. We're gonna have to replace this. Oh, what's that you say? Spare no expense? It's the least you can do, right?
Give your assistant a go try.
Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't clear. It sounded like, well, you're sorry? You gonna apologize to the kids? Huh? What was that? You're sorry you acted like a lunatic and terrified our daughters and the very nice, very responsible, blameless boyfriends? You're sorry you didn't believe Star when she told you nothing happened? Are you ready to act like a human being again, Todd? Yes? Is that a yes? Oh, that's a very good boy. That wasn't so hard, was it? There we go. Ah.
You bitch. I'm gonna kill you for this.
I'm sorry. I get what you're going through. I do. But if there was any way for me to help you and still be 100% sure that you could follow through on your guarantee, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
But I will follow through. I promise you.
I trust you. I trust you. But Clint's burned me one too many times. And I'm not going to abandon my son the way I abandoned my brother.
You don't have to.
I'm sorry. But unless you can give me more than just your word that you're going to take care of Clint and Brody, I have to help Tess.
I'm afraid that you're going to regret that decision. But so be it.
What's the matter, cat? Got your tongue? I'll take that as a yes. Good for John. He's already got himself a piece of consolation ass. Sucks to be you, even worse than I thought.
Okay, I know that you're really angry, but you have to be so cruel.
You can dish it out, but you can't take it, huh, Natalie? You know, you and Brody deserve each other. You both play up this hard candy shell, but inside you're just soft nugget.
I thought you were with Natalie and the boys.
I was.
Okay, so where are they?
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I left them at the salon, but I had to highball it out of there before I got stuck in the crossfire.
What are you talking about?
Jessica showed up.
Jessica's with Natalie?
Yeah, she was not happy to see her.
be sad, Natalie.
We all know you'll have a line of men parading through your bed in no time.
You know what? You can lash at me. You can lash out at me all you want. Okay? Brody and we made one mistake. And we lied to you because we were trying to protect you. We were so scared.
Of what? Say it. You were afraid I was gonna flip out? I was gonna smash into a million pieces like that mirror over there? Or maybe just one.
You know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to unload all this on you.
Oh, no, but then why did you?
I don't know.
Come here, me.
I don't know. You know what? Well, it doesn't even matter that you knew everything, all right? The bottom line is Lima's and my son. He's Lovitz, and I can't do anything to change that, all right? You take care of yourself.
John, wait. There's something then I need to tell you about the baby.
Well, this has been swell. Thanks for babysitting, but your services are no longer needed. Have a nice life.
Jessica. Russian bread.
Get your own.
Oh my God. You're not Jessica. You're Tess.